Jane and Chris are going to be showing us some exclusive training footage with a very special member of the ICE panel. We've prized her away from the pack. Give it up for Emma Bunton!
Yay!
It's lovely to see you. Thank you for coming.
Thank you.
It's lovely to have you on your own as well, because you're our favourite. She's our favourite judge, isn't she?
Oh, I think you say that to all of them.
Okay,
You wouldn't say that if the others were here.
They're not here, though. Tell us what they're really like.
Okay. They're a nightmare. No, not really. Oh, they're lovely. Karen, obviously, is just so motherly and lovely. Nikki's our crazy cat. He's just fab. And, you know, so it's Jason.
If you had to take one on a desert island, which one would it be?
Oh, do you know what? I'd take Jason for the pure entertainment of it.
He'd nick all your suntan lotion and all your beauty products.
He would, but, you know, he'd keep me laughing.
It would. It'd be good fun, actually. Well, our first training clip to show you all is Dr. Hilary and Alexandra. So, Chris, can you talk us through what Hilary is dealing with this week?
Well, what we've tried to do, we've tried to make him be a bit more confident with his steps. So they're possibly a little easier, but it's going to give him more speed and look more confident, because I think there was a comment last week about feeling unsafe watching him.
Yeah, Emma, you said you felt physically sick, and there was certain irony that you felt sick after seeing the doctor.
I know.
Do you think you're going to be able to enjoy him this week? Do you think what Chris is saying, making it a bit simpler, giving him a bit more confidence?
Yeah, I hope so. I think, obviously, seeing speed in the skating is going to be great. I think it was more the lift. You know, obviously, you're watching dancing on ice. It's scary. And when he was lifting his poor partner, I just thought, they're going to go. And it makes you feel sick.
Yeah, you get
it's
nervous
scary.
with them, yeah.
I quite like that feeling, though.
Well, it is.
Yeah, that it might go wrong. Because he didn't. He rescued it. And it all
He
got
did.
taken.
I mean, bless him. He's working, obviously, so hard, but, you know...
He did well, actually, to stay up. I really thought he was going to fall flat.
I thought he was going to go,
And the rest of England.
Yeah, that would have been great telly. Next, we have Mikey and Melanie in training. Jane, what challenges have you set them this week?
Well, we've given them Cecilia, Simon and Garfunkel song, and we did it years ago as a routine in a comedic way, and we tried to get them to do that, and they've been doing it really well because they have a great relationship. And we're really pleased with how they've taken it on, because it's quite difficult, but they have to be funny at the same time.
Mikey's a great comedian as well. I mean, he's just got a funny sense of humour, and I think if he pulls it off, everybody will fall in love with him even more and this routine.
We've watched it, haven't we? The bit at the top was worrying us slightly.
I just think Jason's going to go for him.
They're sort of trying to follow the same...
They'll get that together.
They'll get it together. It'll be
Having
was
said
just an
that,
early
I mean,
stage.
Emma, Mikey gave you goosebumps
He
last Sunday. Do you think he could do it?
I hope
this
so,
week?
even though I like seeing him being a bit more kind of man in this... but then he might be very funny, and I might fall in love with him all over again, who knows?
As long as he brings that character, that's what you want. You want
Yes.
the manliness with the character.
Yes, and if we see that performance, and he's brilliant at that, so let's hope he brings that this week.
What we try to do with every routine is they've got to change themselves up every routine. They've got to look different. If they're looking the same all the time, we'll get bored with that. So we're always trying to change them up.
Well, look, obviously the 70s are going to look different. For Tana and Stuart, we've got some footage of them. What sort of things and challenges have been setting Tana and Stuart?
Well, they're skating to Waterloo, and she loves that track. And so in rehearsal, she's loosened up a bit, even though they've struggled with some of the moves. And, you know, we see the occasional natural smile that she has. So we're hoping she'll be confident by Sunday, and she will enjoy it rather than tense up.
She's much better in rehearsal because she doesn't feel the tension.
Looks
The minute
great,
she gets
actually,
out there on
rehearsal.
the ice.
I really feel for her, because we've got to remember this is the first time she's ever performed in front of a live audience, and I just really admire her for that.
Yeah, I do. And also because last week you were
Amazing.
saying you didn't quite believe their relationship last week. But looking at that, do you think...
I think I'm really excited about seeing her do an up-tempo performance. I think that's because we've seen her do 2 ballads, so it's going to be lovely to see her be a bit quicker and have a bit more fun with it.
And is that why you were cheering, or is it the song that you really love? Because you got quite excited.
I'm cheering because she's doing something up-tempo. I think she's going to enjoy that more. She'll be able to get more out of it. We'll see more of a performance from her, I think.
OK, great. Well, Jane and Chris, you've given them their choreography. What you don't know is our dancing stars have been doing a little extracurricular dressing up to get them in the mood. Did you recognise any of them?
One or two in there.
What was it?
I only got Hillary when you nearly fell over. That's the only reason I got Hillary. Hillary's in there, Daniela, Mikey and Heather. So thank you very much, guys. Now, look, our voters online on our poll on Facebook.
There he goes.
I love my online polling. I
Need
think
to get out
Hayley
more.
is going to be the best at bringing Saturday Night Fever to Sunday night. They've got a point?
Well, Jane, you've seen them all in training, so who should we be looking out for on Sunday?
Hayley and Dan, they've got a great routine. And I think Mikey and Mel, I'm looking forward to seeing that.
Anyone you're looking forward to?
Do you know what? I'm just so excited about the whole night. Obviously, 70s music. It's going to be great fun. I'm looking forward to Mikey as well, of course. But Hayley's brilliant. You know, the girls. I'm looking forward to seeing Emily as well. I think she's going to bring it this week.
Yeah, Emily's coming in very
Got a
shortly, so she
feeling.
can tell us all about that.
Oh, I've got a feeling.
Guys, I'm afraid we're out of time for the time being. Thank you very much. All our guys, everybody. Are you going to be dressed in 70s gear too? A little 70s feel for Miss Bunton.
Oh,